We shoot at high noon.
Let's do
More
it.
lunch. Where are you
Okay.
going?
I want to go to. I don't
This
want
table
to.
is this table is just free stats.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's a not dateable person by themselves, so you'll just hang out with mushroom person and get free stats.
I'm doing pretty good on stats though. Let me go. I seem to run into Miranda all the time. Let me go hang out with Miranda.
Hanging out with Miranda.
You can do it.
It's not like Zoe and Miranda aren't always the perkiest of gals, but they seem extra perky as they skitter around, writing things down in notebooks. Doubtless you are admiring our great work, Walrus. You see, we are now food critics. Zoe has hired me for her magazine, Totally a Real Food Magazine.
Oh,
It's
boy.
an honor. It's an honor to have you on board, Your Highness.
Zoe holds up a bunch of papers, stapled together, with doodles in crayon that seem to be eldritch runes, with some sparkly scratch-and-sniff stickers stuck on top. If you are quiet and subservient, you may watch us in our quest to be the best food critics ever.
I was a little hesitant about founding this very legitimate magazine since I'm new to eating things other than minds and souls.
And I usually have my eating serfs eat for me, but then Zoe and I realized we were the absolute best food critics according to our test audience.
Which was comprised of Miranda's food serfs. Now, watch us create culinary criticism magic. First up, macaroni and cheese.
This food item contains both macaroni and cheese, and therefore deserves 5 stars for this accurate description. Next, couscous with vegetables.
I've never tried it, and the pieces seem way too small to even register in my many mouths. There's more than one. What?
I won't try it either, but the name sounds very fancy, so 5 stars. Here is this microwave.
Ah, yes, this is very shiny and very cubit shaped, which are both good qualities for a food. 5 stars.
Here are some French fries. They don't seem to be particularly French.
But they... Sorry, oof. Swallowed spit down the wrong... Oof, that's not fun. But they don't seem particularly un-French either.
Oh dear. How... I did it too. How will we ever determine their Frenchosity? Psh, easy, that's your specialty.
Fuck yeah.
Zoe, you should give the French fries a French kiss, worthy of the most epic of French fictions, to check how good they are at French kissing, and therefore calculate their Frenchosity. Or, Miranda, obviously you're the most qualified to determine this. The only way to establish Frenchosity is to actually go to France. Huh?
Oh, sorry. I always forget to mute my mic in Discord when I'm talking to Twitch.
Just send an eating serf over to check it out.
Which?
You need charm, baby boo.
These aren't
I'm working on it.
these aren't like the stat dingles. It's kind of just who do you like more?
I'll go with Miranda.
Miranda.
Going.
An insightful decision indeed. It seems you truly understand the privileges of royalty, Walrus. After all, that's why they're called serfs, because they live to serve me. That sounded odd, but okay. You have the feeling that joke might be hit or miss written down, but thankfully you're not reading it because this is a conversation, and out loud the way Miranda says serf sounds enough like serve that the joke totally reads and is hilarious.
Okay, but now what do we do while we wait for your serf to get back from France?
Why, now I will fill you in on my weekly featurette for Totally Real Food Magazine entitled Silverware, Silver There. Conversely, that joke is probably even funnier as a visual than spoken out loud.
Oh, yeah, I'm the Eldritch Horror as I have been for the past 2 hours. Remember commissioning that featurette.
How do
What's
I
it
do
about?
that?
You didn't! And it's about me telling you in what fancy arrangement fancy silverware should go for a maximum fanciness. Now, if you're doing an inverted diamond solstice flower for an occasion like semi-formal engagement or a black tie assassination, you want to make sure that the sugar spoon is always in the northeast corner.
Oh my god.
You learn so much about silverware and dictatorship, which you know are very romantic topics for Miranda. By the time the surf returns to say that French fries aren't from France, Miranda has him executed for interrupting. 5 stars.
Excellent.
Sure.
I will go to... I'm gonna go over here. Let's see what Vera and Damien are up to. You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of Spooky National Bank, made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets.
Alright, we'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe.
Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe?
Because we only have so much C4, Damien.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled Police Ogre.
I think that's racist.
That's the police ogre. He's got all... He's got... He's got eyes... Stop. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take it, and is invisible in combat.
Can we blow him up?
No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Green Boy, we'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve the ogre problem for us. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react, you rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera, or eat the pickle.
Yeah!
I want to eat the pickle, but I have to go rob the bank myself. But I want to eat the pickle.
I feel like
But
eat the
you
pickle is a
gotta
charm
eat the
move.
pickle.
Quick as a flash, you take a cab over to the bank, walk in the front door, fist bump the police ogre, and walk out with all the money. You ride back to school and dump half the money out on the table, totally burying their shitty scale model of the bank.
What? How?
You explain that you and the police ogre go to the same salsa dancing class.
Of personal friendships for illicit profit? I never respected you more. I assume this pile of money and gold ingots is my share?
You nod, sexily. It was my cut!
I've got your cut right here, interloper.
Vera stabs Damien with one of the irresponsibly sharp butter knives the school cafeteria provides. You've never been more turned on.
All right.
Alright,
Just keep in mind, these are both you if you want to go there.
I kind
My-
of do want to see how they interact, but also...
My friend watching says that this is very entertaining, so...
Oh, good.
Excellent. Alright, did you say free stats for the totally symbiotic couple?
I believe so. I think it's you basically choose which stat you want. Like, well, they give you like 2 options, and you go with whichever one you'd rather, and it gives you a big stat boost.
You know, I actually have pretty decent stats except for fun, so let's... I will suffer for my art, put me in with the twink and the computer.
Alright. You know the old joke. A robot and a vampire sit down at a cafeteria table to not eat.
Friend Liam, you seem quite focused, thus I apologize for interrupting. That fucking shirt! He wears a fucking shirt! Yes! Yes!
I love it.
You were rewarded for your efforts.
I was rewarded! Mhm.
Wait, that sounds like Illidan.
What,
Who's
the...
Illidan?
I literally have to Google it. What's his name?
Liam,
yeah, Liam DeLioncourt, I think. I think that's his whole name, right?
Okay.
Oh, I'm assuming you're talking about the actual voice actor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
it says
But I
here
cannot
he's
help
voiced by
noticing-
Cryotic.
Yeah.
Cryotic.
But I cannot help noticing that you are frequently absorbed in your technology to the exclusion of all else. As a piece of technology myself, I must admit to being the synthetic equivalent of flattered.
His fucking emoji faces.
They're very good. But something does not compute. I spend my days and nights longing for organic connection. trying and failing to artificially generate the sensation of being loved. But you, with the entire organic population of this high school at your fingertips, choose to instead use these fingertips to stimulate your smartphone device. It intensifies my loneliness just to watch. Lean into that feeling. Loneliness is the third coolest emotion, right behind Sundare and numb. I do not wish to lean into that feeling, Liam. I wish for you to lean out of it. You don't know what you're asking, Cal. Do you know how many photos are shared on Momentgram alone every hour?
I get it.
3,958,333.33 repeating. It was supposed to be a rhetorical question, but you are only strengthening my point, which is this. What if, while I was away from my phone seeking organic connection, one of those Momentgram posts were to be bad? Who would post a devastatingly condescending emoji? Who would ironically share it along with a gif of Marcel Duchamp languidly smoking a cigarette?
Who's Marcel Duchamp?
I don't know.
I
Who,
assume
I
a
asked
fancy
you,
hipster
who?
guy.
Probably. The internet is defenseless without me. I cannot miss a moment. Counterpoint. This is unhealthy and bad, and you should not do it anymore.
Wow, things are getting pretty heated at this cafeteria table. You'd better resolve this dispute one way or another before your ice cream melts. Leave Liam alone, Calculester. Not everyone has a super potent microprocessor for a brain so that they can receive internet updates while interacting with people. Check your robo-privilege.
Your robo-privilege.
Calculester is right, Liam. How about instead of burying your pink-tinged nose in your phone, you get updates via a puppet show Calculester and I will now perform for you.
Oh, that sounds very fun, and I have 2 fun, so no.
This isn't based off your stats. It's just who do you like more?
Oh, sick, excellent. Oh man, okay, like that shirt though, right?
It's a good
That
shirt.
shirt though, that's like, I'm sorry, Liam, you're my homie, but that shirt though, let's go with the bottom one.
Gotcha.
So mainstream.
How the fuck is a puppet show mainstream? God damn it. You fucking turd. I would be grateful for the opportunity to engage in your organic life form custom of pretending inanimate objects, as I once was, have thoughts and feelings and opinions as I now do. You can inflect now, isn't that neat? Of course, a robot doing a puppet show, it's so meta! All that I do is metal, for metal is what I am made of. Incorrect auditory input. Apologies.
That was a fun sound.
That was a very fun sound. Apologies. I realize that you said meta. The puppet show will be meta, friend Liam. You will make it all that you want and more.
And so you do. Calculester uses the internet in his
I
mind
really
to get
liked
all
that
the information. It was a delightful noise. All the information Liam would have gotten from his various platforms, which you and Calculester then translate through puppetry in the style of Bunraku, Weyang Kulit. What the fuck are these? I don't know these words. Come on.
No,
Wino Marionettes and Julie Taymor. That was readable.
Huh.
Liam is finally off his phone, and you and Calculester had a wonderful and artistic bonding experience.
Let's go.
Alright, you got free stats or shop?
I got
Free
so
stats.
much smarts.
Free stats.
I feel like I'm gonna wind up with Calculester.
You approach the couple's table. They seem welcoming, almost too welcoming.
Update. Sad single people.
Who did Mushroom?
I think it was Hikaru.
Did you have to say that?
Yeah.
A question was asked.
Now you gotta do it.
Look, honey, another lonely high schooler comes to bask in the radiance of our mutual, fulfilling love for one another. Please sit with us. Being around us is probably a relief after spending time with all of those desperate singles.
I feel attacked.
Oh, me? No, I'm not eating. Tea eats for both of us. We share a digestive tract, like all good couples should. Yes, I know Polly and Liam don't eat together, but that's different. I think they're just fasting because they haven't found someone to share nutrients with yet.
Mm.
It must be so lonely, wasting the best years of your life outside of a committed monogamous relationship. That's why you sat down with us, right? For love of advice? Of course it is.
It's really not. You just figured they'd be too busy snuggling to bother you while you ate. But come to think of it, you do have one question. How do you overcome the challenge of seeing your partner poop for the first time? And how do you know how many nutrients you can siphon from your host, I mean partner, without killing them?
Jeez.
Is this also like a who
Yeah, this
do
is
you like
just-
more?
So this one's just kind of like one of them will give you one stat and the other will give you a different
Oh,
stat.
how do you overcome the challenge of seeing your partner?
I feel like top's probably boldness.
The bottom one's probably
What is
smarts.
Yeah, bottom's probably smarts.
Well, probably top.
Top?
Yeah.
No
Boop.
surprise, you're alone.
Oh, that's easy. We don't poop. Use 100% of Tate's waste to create spores. And if I'm feeling a little bloated, I just start another fungal colony somewhere else in his body.
That's awful.
I hate everything about
In
that.
fact, sharing fungal colonies is surprisingly places on your partner's body can really spice up a long-term relationship.
I hate this.
Wow. Not great.
So there's your answer. Pooping in a long-term relationship is a sign that your love isn't real.
Everybody out there remember that.
Oh man, I should have known.
Wow, that was a
Jesus.
really good answer. We should write self-help book. A self-help book. You're covering it with the cursor.
I'm gonna start
Oh,
covering
damn it,
everything
Bisque.
now.
For money.
You agree wholeheartedly. You become their agent
Yeah.
and publisher, and make a killing in royalties. You never actually published anything, but you do manage to scam 4 money out of them.
That was a
Trade
surprising
places.
turn.
Everybody say your choice. What is it? Choose a body part. I'm
Choose a
gonna
part.
go with a hangnail.
Oh,
Wait,
you know,
what?
you picked the worst thing you could have picked.
I choose the leg.
Nose.
Hair.
What was the other one? Nose?
Yeah.
Okay. How bearable it would be to live from now on with an extra unit of that part on your body attached to your forehead. Okay, well, I think hangnail is the worst one.
I agree.
I mean, like, that just gives me more hair.
Yeah, would you like to have an extra hair?
Yeah, I'll take an
I
extra
feel like
hair.
that's the best one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that was fucking easy.
How-
Easy money, GG.
So
How
we
bearable.
got a leg sticking out of your head or an extra nose.
I think a nose would be way easier to deal with.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and I lose because nobody wants another hangnail.
You sure fucking
Correct.
do, bud.
Fucking hangnail sticking out your head. Ooh.
Oh, Christ. Oh, my God. That's so bad for so many reasons. Holy shit.
All right.
Where do I get funnerer?
Outdoors.
Outdoors. We're going outside, baby.
That day during recess,
Yeah,
you start a
damn.
half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Liam doesn't participate in the rave. He's busy sunning himself. In the shade, inside a coffin. He calls it sunning himself because he thinks it's ironic. Without warning, the Slayer sprints across the yard, throws the cover off Liam's coffin, and starts taking pictures with her phone.
Prepare to die.
Alright, does anybody
Ooh, who's that?
That's the Demon Slayer lady.
Ha ha. Everyone looks ugly when they've just woken up. I'm gonna post these on my moment gram.
Perfect.
You psychopath. No! stake me in the heart, bathe me in holy water, just whatever you do, do not post candidates of me on your benighted moment gram.
Benighted. Oh, it's happening, Suckboy.
Yo, Suckboy is a super good insult for a vampire.
What you gonna do about it?
You're not close enough to stop her, but you are close enough to Liam. Not close enough to tell Liam what he should do. Critique her fashion sense,
see.
or banish her phone to the hell dimension.
The hell dimension.
Both are strong things. Let's see.
This one's got to be creativity.
That's gotta be, yeah, that's creativity. Bottom one, I feel like is probably smart.
Maybe.
Or maybe it's
bold,
bold.
though. Yeah.
Could be bold. Let's do tops. I feel
Critique
like
her fashion
Liam's. Yeah, I feel like Liam's a catty bitch and can work with that.
So charming. Oh, really? Okay.
Why, of course, I was going to do that anyway. I mean, who makes an outfit with that many straps and buckles? You look like you just walked out of the Red Room of Pain.
Looking at Final Fantasy over here.
That's because there's Final Fantasy ass looking motherfucker. And that cowl, what are you? An MMORPG character's unattractive niece?
Damn.
Holy shit.
Oh, and hold on, I think I'm getting a call. One moment, please.
Oh, we gotta wait for him.
Yes, it's every female character from fantasy-based RPGs. They want their hyper-sexualized form-fitting costume concept back.
Oh.
Fine, I'll delete the photos. Just quit it with these harsh reads.
Oh, I'll stop. Fun now. You come at me again, though, and we're going to have a talk about those boots.
What are the boots?
Apparently they're not good. Liam winks at you.
I
You're
guess.
glad you left your knee-high leather boots and crotchless leggings at home today. You gained 2 creativity and 1 charm.
Let's go.
Almost warm, though.
Let's go to class.
That fucked with my head. Whoa. Note to self, don't do that again. That day, you are astonished by the new stuff you learned in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class would actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gain 1 valuable lesson, good luck trying to use that in this game, and 2 smarts.
Hey,
My God.
Mario. I didn't expect to see you here. Don't you love how it's spooky high? We have so many friends, and you never know who's gonna show up too.
Here's the plan for today, girls.
It's the Coven. Joy, hope, and faith.
It's like
Yeah,
Mean
those are
Girls.
their names, Tom. Yeah, those sure are their names.
You know our names?
Of course! It's so cool to see you guys. Say the thing, say the thing.
What thing?
The thing, you know the thing, say it. Say the thing!
We're here to save the world.
So great. Remember when I was trapped in a totem? Remember that? And you guys were all, don't you understand that you brought what you brought from the shop? Your totem is Zidgord, ruler of the Dark Realms, an agent of destruction. We must dispose of the totem before the world suffers.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, are you kidding? That was awesome. And then somebody stepped in and succeeded or failed at something. I don't really remember. I've lived through so many events and things in my life, it's hard to keep them straight. But the point is, it's all fine now. Now, we're on the same team, and I'm totally ready to join the Coven.
Whoa. Don't get us wrong. It's nice for someone to appreciate how hard we work to keep the world safe instead of trying to belittle and or sabotage us. But you can't just...
Oh man, it's me. Yeah, I
Is there a
forgot.
dress code at the school?
No. Well, look who it is. We meet again. Andy looks.
Okay. God damn it.
Andy, let's go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
What? What happened?
Hang on.
What's
I'm
going
sorry.
on? What is happening? What's happening?
Oh my god. My ears are bleeding. Who are you? What are you? Why are you?
I'm so spooked. What just happened?
Oh my gosh, I'm a totem. I mean, I was a totem. I was a high school girl, and now I am a high school girl. I'm sorry. I just oh gosh. So listen, I know most people that are all like that Dimitri life, where they assume that the reason you often turn to the good side before bad again is because of your deep forbidden love for joy.
Never. Joy means nothing to me. I feel nothing for her. I feel nothing ever at all.
A beautiful manly tear trickles down Dimitri's face as he stares into the distance.
Right, yeah, totally. But I've always been rooting for Hamitri, as in you getting together with hope, not like Ho-Mitri. For my fanfic, where you're forced to work in a
Oh,
project.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
I'm here for one reason only, to take from the coven their cursed bloodstone. I take no pleasure from seeing their smiling faces, take no sorrow in seeing their corpse.
Ugh, fine. Okay, Kevin, how are we gonna defeat him?
You're not in the coven, Zoe.
But at that point, everything around Dimitri is caught fire somehow, and the deadly glow lights up his dark but very sexy smile. Time to find a way to get out of this whilst getting Zoe into the coven. Let's join the coven by being like the coven. We must defeat Dimitri in the classic way, yelling cliched but powerful heroic one-liners. Or we should all lick Dimitri's abs because of reasons. Well, that's gotta be bold.
Die, monster!
That's gotta be Paul.
You don't belong in this
That's right.
world.
That is a secret way to kill a vampire.
I say, we go with the ab licking.
Ab licking. Not so fun. How is... Okay.
Uh-oh.
I would have figured that was bold, but whatever.
We would never, and have never, and would never. Not a single one of us has ever done so, or thought about it.
Convincing.
And we would never do it again.
Not even to save the world?
The coven eyes Dimitri's sexy abs.
Only to save the world.
All 5 of you rush at Dimitri and begin licking his sexy abs.
I love being part of the coven!
You're not part of the coven.
But I'm saving the
Zoe starts choking and clutching her throat. The coven follows suit. Dimitri cackles a sexy cackle.
Did he poison his fucking abs?
My abs are not only dusted with a tasteful shimmer, they're dusted with arsenic as well.
What kind of fucking
No,
stuff is that?
Dimitri, how could you?
The arsenic is too much for him.
I knew you would not be able to resist my special one. Our history together, it's too strong. We'll always find each other again.
Wait,
His abs.
which coven member are you talking to?
But you've just been poisoned. Shouldn't you be begging me for an antidote?
Why beg cough for an antidote when you could beg for spoilers?
This is absurd.
Says the guy who put fucking arsenic on his abs.
True.
It's just, it looks like you're looking at all 3, so. Who is the special one?
Tell her nothing. I can't laugh.
Enough of it. I'm taking this bloodstone and returning once more to my dark master. But I leave behind this antidote. May stay up many a night, wondering why. Why I kept you alive, perhaps for some even worse fate, or perhaps... No, it can never be.
They're all very subtle.
You, Zoe, and the coven take the antidote and survive the arsenic. But the Coven is furious that Dimitri made off with the Bloodstone, and Zoe is furious that you made her look bad in front of the Coven. And even more furious that she knows Dimitri has a history with at least one Coven member, but she doesn't know which one. She lets out an ear-splitting shriek, but not literally, because it doesn't literally split your ears, it literally splits -2 fun and -1 boldness from your body.